There is a natural flow to the universe. Natural flow to the universe. And right now, it's a pretty big energy. There's also a natural flow to our own body. Your body has its own natural rhythm. So learning to work with these rhythms instead of against them can transform our life, like literally transform our life. And so when we are out of balance, and who isn't? I mean, we're all thrown out of balance. There's numerous things that throw us out of balance, right? If you're not getting a good sleep at night, you're going to be thrown out of balance. If you've had an argument with your partner, your kids, your boss, your parents, that's going to throw you out of balance. Sensory overload, right? There's too much coming in for our sight, for us to hear, I mean, it's just life. Life is the human experience is meant to throw us out of balance. Okay? It's meant to. And I'm going to say this, because I say it often. This is my belief that we are souls having a human experience. And so your soul came into this body to have this human experience. And one of the things that this human, our humanness came to experience in this life school is to be thrown out of balance. Why? So that we can find our way back. We can find our own balance. So again, there's numerous things that can throw us out. And so the key here, what your soul wants you to know is your body has a natural rhythm to it. Okay, there's a natural flow to the universe, right? This is what we want to tap into. This is what we want to tune into. This is what we want to learn to flow with these rhythms. And this is where we can transform our life. Okay, so right now there's a big full moon eclipse. It's like full moon is on steroids, and that's going to mess with everybody. It's going to throw everybody off of balance, right? Even the calmest person can be swept away by this energies of the moon. And it's natural. It's the natural flow of the universe. So when we're experiencing emotions or somebody else is experiencing emotions and maybe you want to fix them or you want to help them, what if we just took this time to just breathe and just say, you know what, this is the natural flow of the universe, and this too shall pass, right? Instead of getting all caught up in the emotions that are bubbling up to the surface for everybody. And so when these emotions come up, we also have to tune into our own body's natural rhythm. Be like, okay, this is coming up for me. But do we have to react to absolutely everything? Or can we observe this that's happening in our body? Again, we're all out of balance. There's different things that throw you out of balance that'll throw me out of balance. Find your balance. Find your rhythm. And of course, then it's going to be thrown off balance again. But when we learn these rhythms of the universe, and we learn these rhythms of our own body, and we learn to work with them, well, this is where we can transform our health and transform our life, transform our quality of sleep, right? We have sleep cycles. We have natural sleep cycles. We have these full moon, new moon, eclipse cycles. They happen every month, right? We have seasonal changes. We have weather shifts. We have these biorhythms of the universe around us that affect all of us in different ways. And one of the most important biorhythms happening in the universe, we have no control over this stuff, it just happens. But it's the circadian rhythms. So that's like from night to day, the 24 hours where the earth actually rotates on its whole axis, like within a 24-hour period. So in Ayurveda, we call it the Ayurveda clock. So if we can learn to flow into these rhythms around us, we can find balance in our life. And sleep is one of those major things that help us to heal our body, heal our mind, tap back into these natural rhythms. So if your sleep is disrupted, we want to tune into that. We want to tune into our own rhythm. We want to do what we can to bring our own body and our own mind into the rhythm of the circadian rhythms. Okay, so getting to sleep at a proper time, right? Like, and a lot of the times, just losing weight or getting more energy, or getting a better quality sleep at night comes down to tuning into these natural rhythms, right? It comes down to creating some flexible schedules that will help transform our life. Like, I mean, just understanding that our deepest sleep cycle is, you know, between midnight and 2 a.m. in the morning, right? Just understanding that can help with the whole cycles, right? Knowing that your body temperature is at its absolute lowest around 4 a.m. Like, this is when we're all flowing with our natural rhythms of our body, what happens. And if you go, no, 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 that doesn't happen for me. I don't have my deepest sleep at that time. Well, you got to tune in. This is how we find balance, right? So, I mean, there's numerous natural flows that if we can learn to flow with them instead of resist against them, we can find balance even in the chaos. Okay, artificial light is one of, those things that throw off this rhythm, because we can be in light 24 hours a day. We just have to turn on the light switch, right? We've got computers, we got these blue lights that give us sensory overload, right? And in this we have we it's out of balance. Okay, so when you think about what throws you out of balance, right? That's that human experience that throws us out of balance. When you sleep at night, okay, when you're in your deepest sleep, your body heals. It's called rest and digest. Your body heals. Like your internal body, your external body, your body heals. We have to reach that deep state of sleep in order for our body to heal itself. Okay. And then there's dream state. That's when your mind heals, your mind detoxifies from all the stress that we take in throughout our day. So sleep, quality sleep is so important. And quality sleep is really tuning into our body's natural rhythm. And again, there's that natural flow of the universe. It's that 24-hour clock where the earth is flipping, rotating on its axis. It's the rhythm. And if we can tune into that. So this week really is about bringing awareness to these rhythms, bringing awareness to what's out of balance in your life. Everything's going to throw us out of balance. So what can we do to find that balance? And if we're trying to micromanage our life, which we do, right? All of us do. We lose sight of the bigger picture. We lose sight of this natural rhythm, this natural flow of the universe. So we got to come out of that human existence and tune back into the soul, right? Just do things, listen to your soul, listen to your intuition of your body. Body is always speaking to you. Your body will tell you when you need to go to sleep. I mean, for most of my life, I had the worst sleep habits, the worst sleep patterns. And it wasn't until, like, say, the last 4 years. First of all, I moved in with Blair. He always went to bed at a decent time, right? So I naturally, I just started going to bed to sleep, and I started noticing things. But then I took this Ayurveda course and learned about the Ayurvedic calendar and the circadian rhythms. And then I learned the science behind it. And like, wow, I'm now tuning into my own intuition. I'm tuning into those signals and signs from my body. And I'm learning, right? Okay, I'm tired. I'm going to react to this unless I just get some sleep, right? I need to tune in my body. Your body is always speaking to you. And if we're always trying to micromanage life, if we're always trying, you know, overstimulate it, we're missing out on that tuning into our intuition, to our own body's insights. And in that, we start to figure out what our own rhythms are, what our body needs. Yeah, in food. Yes, in movement. Yes, in exercise. Yes, in, an emotional state. But yes, in sleep. So this week is about awareness to what's out of balance in your life. Recognize the natural flows moving all around you. Like tune in today to the full moon and just notice your own emotions or observe people around you. Recognize this natural flow in your own body and all around you. Okay, like awareness to your own routines or your own sleep patterns, right? Where can you find some balance? And then the other thing I want to bring into this is your own willingness, right? Your own willingness to maybe want to change some of these habits or patterns or make a flexible schedule for yourself. How about, your willingness to open up your mind and notice that, the soul has a natural rhythm. The universe has a natural rhythm. And our body is just kind of here for this lifetime. It's about finding this balance for our own body, but we got to tune into our souls, the soul that's here having a human experience. Okay, the soul at night, it can go into dreamland. It does its own healing. Its own fragments of the soul can come back in during sleep time. But this body of ours, this mind of ours, this human experience, it needs some healing um, during those natural flows of the rhythm of the body. Let's tap into that. Okay, so again, it comes back down to what's important to you, right? What's important? Is finding balance in your life important? Sleep has to be on the top of that list, or it should be. Oh, there's the shitting, right? Is it important to you? If it is, then put it on to the top priority. Okay? You know what? Let's just tap this in. Let's move the body. Okay, so tapping into our circadian rhythms is, about moving the body, noticing what the body, tuning into the intuition, tuning into the soul space, right? So that's why we do this tapping. Bounce, bounce, start to feel your body, start to feel every muscle, every ligament, start to feel the energy begin to rise. Maybe by bouncing, you can feel aches and pains. Maybe you can feel discomforts. Maybe you feel energy, you feel good. Everybody feels a little bit differently, but just tune into it. It doesn't always have to be good. Just tune into the natural rhythms of your body. Shake things out a little bit. What does that feel like? We work with the energy of our body. Again, be curious. Become aware. Recognize things in your body. Okay, let's march things out. Let's march it out. And then pick up one leg, tap onto the other side. This gets energy going throughout your whole entire body. We're tuning into the natural flow of our body when we do energy work. We tune in because we become curious. When we become curious, we tune into the natural flow of the universe all around us. Observe other people, observe ourselves, observe our emotions. Okay, rub your hands together. I'm going to take my glasses off here. Rub your hands together. Let's tap in under the eyes. Get energy moving. This grounds us. We're souls having human experience. Let's ground into this body. Let's appreciate this body that we get to live this life. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. And then tap in on the collarbone points. Okay, just tap in across just underneath the collarbone. This is our K27. This gets our energy moving in the right direction. Okay, gratitude for our body. How about gratitude for everything that throws us out of balance? Because really what we've come here to do in this lifetime is to find balance. And life is meant to throw us out of balance. It just will. So if we came here to experience balance, we got to tune in. Tune into our intuition, tune into our body, be grateful for our body. Let's tap into our thymus right here. This is the heart chakra, the heart energy, the energy of love, the energy of forgiveness, the energy of compassion, the energy of gratitude. Be grateful for this life. Be grateful for the things that throw you off of balance so you can find how you can bring balance. If we're resisting everything, if we're just mad at the whole world, if we're blaming the world, if we're blaming someone else, we're just we're throwing ourselves off of balance. So be grateful. Be grateful for the body. Be grateful for anything that throws you out of balance. Tap in our spleen points here and just metabolize it all. Metabolize it all. And then again, this week's intention is about bringing awareness into what's going on all around us, beyond the body, beyond the ego, what we would call it, beyond the mind, right? And when we can honor this body with good sleep, we let it heal. When we can honor this body with the mind with good quality sleep, that we can detoxify our mind. Let's metabolize this in. Let's look at things a little bit differently. Let's look at it from the soul space and the energies. Let's just I like to cross the energy here. Okay, look at this through the tuning into the rhythms of the universe, rhythms of your body. Okay, it might not, excuse me, make a lot of sense for a lot of people, but if the life is out of balance for you, if your health is out of balance, if your relationships are out of balance, if your finances are out of balance, anything, we're all out of balance in this world. Instead of trying to micromanage everything, tune into the intuition, to your body's natural rhythm, to the natural rhythm of the universe, and start to see how that begins to change your life. Okay, so have a fabulous week, everybody, and tune in to your natural rhythms.